Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. So, I think there needs to be a defining line, and it needs to be drawn. And I'll be playing a couple of clips at the end of this to sort of back that in, what I'm about to say up by two other people. People seem to go, oh, well, you know, because I said Islamophobia is a made-up word. Well, and they go, and off goes all the, well, every word's made up. Yeah, well done. Congratulations, aren't you clever? Yeah, but the thing is, as in, it is made up for a reason. It has been created for a reason. Now, being Islamophobic, which is an irrational fear of something, and I'm not irrationally scared of Islam. It worries me. So I'm not an Islamophobe because I'm not scared of Islam. I'm just not. It worries me, but I'm not scared. But the media have taken great pleasure in using, and many of those people who are proponents of that word, have taken to using the word Islamophobia and sticking it with racism. Because you're racist. And as I've said before in many videos, you can't be racist to a religion. Now, some people say, well, Judaism is a religion. Yeah, but it's also seen as a race, because 99.9% of people who are the Jewish faith are or can tie themselves back to Israel, and they are Jewish, and the Jews are a race. Okay? So that's different. Now, there should be two words. Now, old Sadiq are making stuff up as I go along, Khan, one of the world's biggest racists and race baiters around, actually said something right, but he merged the two together. There should be Islamophobia and anti-Muslim. Now, being anti-Muslim, I get, because I'm not. And that's where the problem is. I'm not anti-Muslim. I do not like, I will always attack and criticise the religion. As much as I would attack and criticise the Roman Catholic religion, the Christian religion, because let's be honest, you've got to put your hands on your heart. All religions are full of stupid crap, of which can be used by any extremist to do anything. Although, to be fair, the last time there's been a long gap between any one of the Roman Catholic faith or the Christian faith doing anything that's a vaguely remembrance of a terror attack. But I digress. I do not hate Muslim people because I don't. Because I'll take everybody as they are, and as I've always said, I judge myself. And the posters up there in the corner. I take people. I don't care about your sexuality, your sex, your gender, whatever you want to do. That's you. You do you, and that's fine, no problem. But I'll judge you on whether you're being a twat. Now, if you're part of a religion that thinks marrying children as young as the age of 9 is acceptable, that's you being a twat. If you have a religion where the best way to get into heaven and have your virgins is to blow yourself up and kill as many Cathars as possible, then you're being a twat of the highest order. If you have a religion where it's acceptable to demean and treat women as some second-rate citizens, you're being a twat. If you have a religion that insists that men are superior, you're being a twat. Basically, the religion of Islam is horrible, and I just cannot condone anything. If you seem to think that your religion makes it socially acceptable to find white girls, to get them drugged up and gang raped by loads of your mates, and that's acceptable, then you're being a twat. I can't accept it. But I also do not suffer from Islamophobia. I don't have any rational fear of it. I have a fear of it because I can see what it does and how it is. So we need to get off this. So for those people who think they're clever and give me a degree in English, when I said Islamophobia is a made-up word, it is a made-up word, as in it's been made up for a reason. And the reason it's been made up is to allow and to facilitate the reintroduction of blasphemy laws, which were outlawed in the United Kingdom hundreds of years ago. That's what it is. Islamophobia is actually done to silence people who will criticise the religion itself, not the people, the religion. And to do that, and if you're going to slander people and cast people away for criticising your religion, that's blasphemy laws. I don't care what God you believe in. Ricky Gervais said it quite rightly. I mean, I was saying just recently, perhaps we should let, a religious thing in to help us all out. No. No, I mean, if you believe in, if you're Roman Catholic, you're Christian, you're Jew, you're Buddhist, you're Islamist, whatever. You believe in whatever God. I mean, there's, apparently there's only one God, but in like 400 different versions. Yeah. I don't believe in God. And I think for me to say, oh, well, perhaps I should turn to religion. No, because having a good long think about it, religion is the cause of so much problems. It really, really is. And the difference is, if you like a God, as Ricky Gervais brilliantly said, is, why do you hate atheists? Because I just believe in one less God than you. Because if you're Christian, you believe in your God, but ignore the other 199 of them. So I just believe in one less God than you. But that's what they're doing. They're facilitating it to be impossible to criticise their religion. And everything in life deserves to be criticised. Nothing should be above criticism. Nothing should be above being put under the spotlight. So yes, all words are made up. Yeah, I get it. But Islamophobia was made up to prevent the criticism of the religion. It's not racist. In fact, it's unbelievable. Any case, I'll play two videos at the end of this with two people giving their views on Islamophobia and the use of the word. And I'll leave it to these two people, one of which is a Muslim. So sit back, listen to these two videos, and I'm going to bring it to a close. You know what to do. If you like what you hear, as again, no, never a script. If you like what you hear and you want to hear some more, please feel free to subscribe. You don't have to, but it'd be nice if you did.
And this brings me to the term Islamophobia, which is one of the biggest misnomers ever to have come about in recent years. Islamophobia includes within it hatred of Muslims as a people and criticising and scrutinising Islam as a religion, which is the right of every free-thinking human being anywhere in the world. So if I turned around and said that Islam today has a disproportionate problem with homophobia, with anti-freedom of religion stances, and so on and so forth, whatever, chopping the hand of the thief, that's not Islamophobic. That's talking about the doctrine of a religion that needs reform. Like we've been talking about Christianity over the course of this hour and the doctrine of confession. That's not Islamophobic, and therefore let's change the word. Let's stop using the word Islamophobia, which lends itself to accusations of blasphemy, when in fact everyone should have the right to blaspheme. And yes, let's use instead the word Muslim phobia, which is more accurate. Because it's wrong to hate Muslims as a people or individual Muslims as persons, but it's perfectly legitimate to scrutinise Islam as a doctrine. And that's the problem with the word Islamophobia. When Charlie Hebdo did what they did and scrutinised Islam as a religion, and they were murdered for it in their offices, that is their right to do so. There should never be a blasphemy law anywhere in Europe, and the word Islamophobia is used as a shield to reintroduce blasphemy as law through the back door. And that's my problem with the word. And in that, UK's most prominent Muslim phobia watchdog group, Tell Mama, supports me in this stance. Tell Mama UK, which monitors anti-Muslim hatred across the country, has also come out very publicly to state that the word Islamophobia is indeed a misnomer. And this is an internal debate going on between Muslims in this country. We've got to allow for scrutiny of our religion, like every other religion is scrutinised. So let's stop using the word Islamophobia, use the word Muslim phobia, which is more precise and accurate, and then recognise that a Conservative MP raising concerns around the disproportionate involvement of British Muslims in grooming gangs is not Islamophobia.
This is very urgent business, ladies and gentlemen, I beseech you. Resist it while you still can, and before the right to complain is taken away from you, which will be the next thing. You will be told you can't complain. because you're Islamophobic. The term is already being introduced into the culture as if it was an accusation of race hatred, for example, or bigotry, whereas it's only the objection to the preachings of a very extreme and absolutist religion. Watch out for these symptoms. They are just symptoms of surrender, very often ecumenically offered to you by men of God in other robes, Christian and Jewish and smarmy ecumenical. These are the ones who will hold open the gates for the barbarians. The barbarians never take a city till someone holds the gates open for them.
And with that, I'll catch you in the next one.